I think, and then the more I think about this, uh, I think it would have worked a little bit better or less overwhelming if like Monday was all DC bands with some of those bands being announced for different days. Tuesday would have been like Long Beach, like something where it's like, okay, I know Monday is going to be primarily DC bands or something along those lines. And then like Saturday, you just have a giant post that has like the whole entire week's recap of all the bands from
Yeah,
DC, Orlando, something like that. So it's a little bit less overwhelming.
see,
But I will say overall, like the idea of 30 days of warps is awesome. And please do it
see,
again.
I'm the outlier because I'm going to all the dates. So
Yes.
I wasn't like as concerned about who's playing at what date. Um, but the 30 days just it kept me like engaged. Like I know you said it's overwhelming, but man, I saw that Lollapalooza poster yesterday when it was announced,
That was
and I'm just
overwhelming too.
like, oh my god, it's all the names all announced at once, all like in tiny. I don't. It's gonna take me time to read that whole poster. It's gonna take me time to figure out who all those bands are, and I'm gonna pick and choose the ones I like, and I'm gonna forget about all the rest. But
Yeah.
with the Warp Tour strategy, like I found out about so many new bands. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
I'm the same. And like you said, I saw the Lollapalooza tour poster, the lineup get announced yesterday as well, or whenever it was. And I was just like, this is like, besides the main bands, there's so many small bands, and it's not in alphabetical order,
Right? What
which
order
also
was it
drives
even
me
in?
nuts.
Like
And
it,
so, like, yeah, it's too much.
at least I like how Danny Wimmer's festivals do it, where they're kind of like you already know the order because they're by stage. They're in order of kind of smallest to biggest. They're in bunches, so you can be like, all right, there's the metal stage, there's the pop punk stage, like okay, like there's the headliner stage, like and you could kind of figure it out a little bit easier. So when you do have a poster with over 100 names, there's some method to that madness. There's some organization, but oh my god, like just one poster with all the bands announced at once. Like
Yeah. And
I
I
know
don't like
people
I
are impatient, but come on, guys. Like, isn't it cool having each band get their own shine?
Yeah. And also, like, it looks better for you guys where you now have, like, Warped Tour did 30 days of announcements. I know Danny Wimmer's been doing, I don't know if it's 30 days before he drops a full lineup, but there is, like, certain amount of days that he's done this year with artists getting announced at certain times before dropping the full lineup, which has helped a lot because his lineups are also kind of overwhelming because it's 4 days, 5 or 6 stages, and it's a lot of great bands that I'm like, I want to see them all. But so I do give props to Warp Tour for doing what they did, and I think they should continue doing something like that every year. I don't know
And
how they can change
also,
it up, but
it's one of those things where like they even the haters like they're keeping them engaged. You ever see
yep,
that Howard Stern movie Private Parts?
yes,
That scene where they're like the average radio listener listens for about 12 minutes a day. The average Howard Stern fan listens for an hour. Why did they listen for that long? Most common response, they want to see what happens next. And then like, well, what about the people that don't like him? Well, they listen to for over 2 hours. Why? Well, they want to know what they're going to say next. So like these haters, like they talk smack, but they are so engaged and they are like commenting on every announcement. So they think that they hate it, but they love it.
yep, yeah. There was actually a post. I saw a comment. It was for the Montreal lineup when it got fully announced of somebody saying, how do you have 303 as the headliner? And then the comment right below it, because he was going off about saying this is a terrible lineup and all this stuff and bringing up 303. And then the comment below it's like it's in alphabetical order, like just dot dot dot. And it's just like, I'm like, dude, like how do you not recognize that it's in alphabetical order? It's not. There is. You've said this. There is no headliner for Warped.
No.
It's doesn't matter how big or small you are. You will know your set time that day.
And people will complain without doing any research. They will not look at a
Yep.
previous poster. They will not look at the rest of the names to maybe see if there's some. They will just be like, oh, that bothers me. I am mad about that, and I don't care if I misread the situation.
Yep. And they will stand their ground even when they know that they're wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So
And if you don't like the lineup, then simple, don't go. But their marketing kept everyone engaged, the haters, the people who love it, and the people in between.